Welcome to lesson 21. This might look familiar to you if you've looked back on a previous lesson, maybe lesson 18, something like that. We'd originally set out, or just a very quick recap, we originally set out by using the C octave, and within the C octave we applied the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone structure, and we ended up with no sharpened notes. Just to recap here: tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So we just landed on the white key, so we didn't raise any notes. Whereas say when we did the A to the A, we ended up raising the F, C and G. Let's just show, just to recap, starting on the A, we're going to go to the next A. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. I took this C scale, the C major scale. It's a scale only after it's had this applied to it. I wrote it out here: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C octave. I put these major scales above: C, D, E and so forth, stacked them above. And I originally talked about the first, third and fifth position for the triad chords, if you remember. I removed the circles round the third position on each one to reveal how power chords are played by playing the 1 and 5th. When I add the triad chord, we'd look at the C chord, and it was made up of C, E, G, C, E, G there. When I removed the third position, we just ended up with a C and a G for the power chord. Okay, that's enough of a recap on that. What I want to talk about today, I want to remove power chords. Okay, I'm just going to wipe out this here. I'm going to put back in here 1, 3, 5, and I'm going to put an additional number 7. So the 1, 3, 5 was the triad. We put 3 here, C, E, G, and I'm going to put 7 here. Remember, the notes represent all the way along the first position, third position, fifth position, seventh position. Now I'm going to point out, when you play the triad, it can be extended to include the 7th position, in which case we would include the B in this chord. Now just bear with me, I'm just going to put circles around here just as a reminder. We're back on using these triads. Oh, I missed one there. So now we're going to include the 7th position. That is called major chord, major 7th. When you're doing a C major 7th, it specifically says C major 7, and same for the rest of them. If it says here C major 7, might just have a number 7, or C maj 7 for a shortened version, it means you're including the 7th position of the major scale. 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, a D major 7th would also include the C sharp. Let's just go back here and show this on here. Well, I'm going to have to use 4 fingers if I can spread them. We've got a C, E, G, and we've got the B included too. So I'm just going to use 2 fingers there, 2 fingers there. C, E, B. That is a C major 7th chord. Again, we can look here, as we spoke about 1, 3, 5, 7, we've created a D major 7th chord. Naturally, just to keep repeating, we're going to create an E major 7th chord. Here we have an F, F, A, C, it's the triad. Now we're going to turn it into a 7th, a major 7th. G, B, D. We're going to include an F sharp. Let's just have a little recap on that. Let's have a look at, say, the F, F, A, C. We're going to include the E. F, A, C, and include the E to produce the F major 7th chord. 1, 3, 5. Let's just give it there. G sharp. So the A major 7th is made up of A, C, E, G sharp. And the last one, B major 7th, is made up of a B, D, F and A sharp. Now the significance of this, I'm just going to rub that out. We'll say C, the C one, it'll say C major 7. That's how you could see it wrote out, C major 7. Or it could be a D. It could be an F, any of those on the alphabetical arrangement. F major 7. Now I'm going to rub that out because we're now going to change it to another one. Remember that word that I put in there? It actually said major or maj. Now I'm going to, sometimes you might, we'll go back to the C, you might just see C7. That means it's a, or we might see C dominant 7th, C dom 7th, same thing. So if I just wipe that out, I'm just going to put C7, or it could as well be an F7, any letter with just the 7 behind it. What does that mean? Does it mean the 7th chord like we've just been doing? No, it doesn't. What it means is this: we flatten the 7th position from whatever it is. Now let's show what I mean by that. So an F7 or an F dominant 7th, let's go to the Fs. We originally had F major 7, it said major. Now we've just got F7, known as F dominant 7th. So what we're going to do, we're going to flatten that E. So we've got F, A, C, E flat, F, A, C, E flat. So when we have dominant 7ths, which incidentally are generally used in music creation, within songs we have C7, F7, G7, whatever. But if it's just the letter and the number, it's a dominant flattened 7th. Let's try another one. Let's go to the C. Originally we had C, E, G triad. We made it into a major 7th because it said major. But if we now flatten it and we turn it into, you guessed, a C7. So let's flatten them all, shall we? This is an interesting one, it's already C sharp. So let's write that one in here. What are we on? D. D7.